Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. I don't know about y'all, but I was quite pleased to have a scot-free episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's like, thank God for small favors. Sometimes they say if you ask, you shall receive. And the viewers have been begging for the Scots to be eliminated. They're not doing anything. They're just, it's like watching paint dry with the Scots. 1.0 and 2.0. And I wonder if Carlos and On were testing the waters for if and when their the Scott Zingarten lawsuit don't come out in their favor, and if they do have to remove themselves from the show, or are they just testing the waters to see if the show can survive without the Scotts? I mean, they weren't needed in this episode. They weren't missed in this episode. And they're not needed ever again in any episode, in my opinion. I mean, I know they'll be back, but it was sure good to have have them sit out and take a time out this time around. But the Scots, they had 6 seasons to show their true reality, and I have yet to see them start showing their true reality. Their reality is Marsau thinking if he continues to be a smart ass and, take people around in circles and try to mind talk people, then he's good for TV. It's like what he's good for, the only thing he's good for is pissing people off, making bad business deals, and, in my opinion, screwing people out of their money. Making him and his wife look real foolish. That's what Marsau's good for. TV, not so much, because by him being so rude and arrogant towards women, don't nobody want to see that. People are tired of seeing these men get on TV and always going after women, but then punk out every time they get into an altercation with a man, or they try, when it comes down to a man, then they want to bag back, and now they want to talk civilized, but they'll raise their voice at a woman anytime, and that's Marsau. So, like I say, he wasn't missed, he's not needed, and they could do away with him. Tisha thinks her long game is to attack other couples' marriage while hers is off limits. And as soon as somebody says the slightest little thing to her, about her, she feels like she's being attacked, and she run crying to her mama. And I'm like, so she can't defend herself. She can't have a conversation. She want to run off crying. And if she don't want to talk about it, then it has to be skipped over. But yet she'll sit up there and be all in when somebody else is discussing their issues, or she's inserting herself in someone's issues. It's like, you have your own issues. You know that, Tisha. You can talk about your own issues. She don't want no feedback. She don't want no conversations about her life. She don't want nothing. But she want to be on reality TV. So it's like all the Scots 1.0 have to say for their defense is that they have too much to lose. Well, they need to get off of reality TV so they can protect whatever they so-called worried about losing. Because ain't nobody checking for them with they made up scenes and they rehearsed lines. Nobody's checking for that. This is reality TV. And Kimmy, she thinks if she talk about trying to please Maurice in bed, she'll be safe. I am so tired of hearing about her lack of sex drive. We know, we get it. I mean, it's like, this is all we've been talking about for almost 2 seasons now with Kimmy. Only to find out that she likes to suffer through it. So if she want to suffer through it, then you know what? Let her suffer in silence. Keep her off the TV and let her go handle that. Because if she like it, I like it. I really don't care. And I don't care to hear about it, see about it, none of that. Maurice thinks all he has to do is talk about needing to be pleased in bed, and the more Kimmy talk about trying to please him, the more he talks about not being pleased. It's like nobody wants to know or should know how admirable Kimmy is to roll over and suffer through sex with him. If Kimmy wants to fake it for her man because she has him spoiled to not have to go past 7 days of having sex, then allow them to keep that, in my opinion, keep that abuse off TV. Because we have other women that have suffered through the big C just as Kimmy, and their bodies are not strong enough to endure even half of what Kimmy claims to be suffering through. So do we want to see that? No. I mean, it's Kimmy telling her story, yes, but she's told it. One too many times, and it's getting to be it's getting to be boring, or it make you question. I mean, and I don't even want to say if she really sick, but I just don't want to hear about that paint drying anymore. Because the Scots 1.0, 2.0, they don't know how to move a story along. They don't know how to, it's like they don't know how to associate with reality, with their true reality on camera. They want to handle their stuff off camera, behind the scenes. And I'm like, but that's not what you signed up for. And I understand maybe every detail of your life don't have to be broadcast, but they haven't given us yet. They haven't given us anything. And it's like we're still waiting. 6 seasons in, and we're still waiting to hear. They thought that because Tisha asked Marsau about going to court, oh, how did it go when you went to court? That was talking about their court case. That's nothing. Give us details. Tell us what's going on. They think that because they asked Kiki to get some information about a rumor or whatever Marsau is doing with the makeup artist, and then once she get the information, they turn their back on her because they don't want the information. They think that that's them telling their reality. That's not their reality, because we didn't get any feedback from them. We got birds chirping from them. Nothing was said. So no, I did not miss the Scots, and I didn't miss Scott 1.0, 2.0, and I feel as though they really needs to become a permanent arrangement. Yes, I believe Carlos and they need to make the Fletchers and Kiki family, the Jabbar family, more permanent, and eliminate the Scots 1.0 and 2.0. Don't even make them friends of the show. Don't even sit they behind out. Eliminate them just like they did Destiny, just like they did Wanda. Don't even have them appear, because they've had 6 seasons and they were main cast, which means that they had ample enough camera time and seasons after seasons to get it right, to show their reality. They should have been warmed up to the cameras by now. So, like I say, they weren't missed, and just like they was gone last week, they need to be gone for good. It's like they need to stop allowing the Scots to take up space and let this just be their last season. And I'm just, that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, let me know what you think.